Hey, good morning. This is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. We are how many days before our wedding?
Five.
5 days before our wedding. Man, and I got some big business after that. I gotta get with that guy, we gotta get that group started after that. I'm trying to start the group. So we got thriving from surviving to thriving group coming up. That's in my
Oh, wait.
private
That's so
practice.
true.
So as soon as this
Surviving. Surviving to thriving.
soon as this
Mm-mm.
is up, as soon as our wedding is over, I gotta get that started. I thought about not even going back to work, but just going straight to doing collaborations. I mean, I don't actually work for nobody, but uh, from what I've been doing to straight to collaborating, because smarter work is collaborating. The older you get, you really have to consider working smarter, not harder. What do you say? What do you think about that? You
Yeah,
have to consider not smart working smarter, not harder,
yeah.
because you're at the end of the day you are aging. You're not going to have the same energy in the next years that you had in your last years. I still got a whole lot of energy, but at some point your energy is going to get to be
Right,
less.
right. I agree. 1,000.
And so, what do you have? Have you been thinking about that? Usually, when I got like 49, that's when I really got to like it hits you.
Hmm.
Whatever you've been, however you dream your life would be,
Right.
you start looking at it to see if it's like that.
Good morning, everybody, for tuning in this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Share the live this morning.
Please share the live. Thank you all.
Yeah, when you turn 49, you're gonna. It's kind of like tallying up. You know what tallying up is?
Of course.
What is it?
Adding up whatever you want to tally up.
I'm
So,
talking about your life. Tallying up your life.
right.
It's a
So,
common thing
tallying
people
up
do.
your life. So, that'd be something called, yeah, that'd be that.
What,
That's what you're adding up all your decisions that you made, business decisions, all of that. Yes, absolutely.
you do it? Tally up.
Man, I've been just I was living in survival mode until I met you, baby. So some days I'm in survival mode. Some days I am all the way in. Depends.
But I mean, did you do that before? Like before me and you ever met? Did
Baby,
you
I
used
was
to
in
be?
survival before
Oh,
I made you mad.
oh,
I
really?
was about to marry like enemy. Well, not really. I wouldn't say enemy. I'm sorry, call a person enemy, but I was about to marry somebody that I really didn't even like to hang around. So man, we love
That's
it.
kind of crazy though.
Yeah.
But why did you feel forced or something? I mean, what made you want
Okay, so I felt obligated to get married.
to?
You know, this person gave me 10 years of their life. They were not probably not the better 10 years of my life. You know, at one point I weighed up to near 400 pounds being with that individual. Sitting home watching every TV show known to man. Even it's like stuff that she didn't even watch. That's just like, why are you watching this? You know, like whatever's on TV I'm watching, you know, to stay in another reality, you know. So, but
Now, when he started watching TV, I'd be like, "Now you remember what happened the last time you kept on watching TV?"
I mean, yeah, I don't watch TV like that at all, nearly at all. So it would never, nothing like that would ever happen. But yeah, a lot of people, they binge watch TV to live in another reality, you know, stuff like that. You know, I mean, my made research or whatever. So yeah, um,
But that's a common problem in counseling is tallying up. It's especially at certain ages. So when people hit 29, a lot of people tally up. You know,
right,
like right before 30, they tally up. Is my life where I expected it to be? What I dreamed of? Right before 40, 39, people start to tally up. And then 49, to me, that's when I had the big tally up. And it wasn't because my life wasn't, I mean, my life wasn't where I wanted it to be.
right, right.
I just that I don't know, it's just like a mental thing. You start kind of getting flooded with however you expected your life to be. Is it like that? You kind of get a flood of that tallying up thing. People, that's a very common reason people come to counseling.
Now next week we're going to be doing live interviews again. So if you would like to interview yourself or interview a product, let
Yeah,
us
we're gonna
know.
make commercials too for people.
And we will be having commercials as well. So if you have a product you like to advertise.
I want Herman to
Let
do
us
his
know.
first commercial. I'm gonna ask somebody,
Okay.
can you do a commercial for the product? I want you to. You gonna let me record you today? Film you doing a commercial?
Oh, sure. I'll go back to do something. So what else is on? What's new?
I'm about to ask this person.
Well, she's about to be from Dr. Jackson to Dr. Holland. I'm excited about that. Dr. Holland. Our new grandbaby, we're excited about.
Yes.
Um,
Alec, what's his name? What happened? I was up in
Isaac.
Alex. Isaac.
Is our grandbaby name.
Isaac just be staring at Herman when Herman be holding him.
We went to Wendy's church this Sunday. It was
Oh yeah, that
pretty
was
awesome.
nice. Yeah, that was nice. We went to church with my daughter and
It had
her
all the
husband.
flags. The thing that helped me, it had all of the flags. I believe all the country flags. That was something different, but it was cool.
Yeah. And so
Are you hot?
No, I'm not hot. Why you say I felt sticky?
I'm
I
hot
did
now.
feel kind of sticky when I woke up. I'm not sure why, but that's when you're getting older. All kind of weird things happen to you. And I'm not in menopause, so it wasn't no hot flash. I still haven't had a hot flash, whatever that is. I don't even know what it is yet. Now, I'm not trying to find out. I'm hoping I don't ever have it, but because they say some people don't have that.
All right. Is there anything you all like to talk about today? Chime in on the live and give some questions, answers.
Oh yeah, do our advertisement for
this weekend we have our wedding, of course. Everybody's invited. Then we
Wednesday.
also have that's Saturday. Our wedding is Sunday, second Sunday, and Wednesday we
That's
have
Celebration
Darren and
of Love.
Tamika.
Second
coming
Sunday is a
to-
celebration of love. DJ Raven.
Second Sunday is Celebration of Love. You heard her, and it's DJ Raven. DJ Jack is on Saturday. She called him Jack in the Box. I call him DJ Jack. So,
Jack in the box, Jack at the box. And then what about Wednesday?
and Wednesday we have Darren and Tamika. They're coming to Bar Legacy and going to teach Houston two-step. If you have not been a part of the Houston two-step culture, come on out and they will teach you some Houston two-step. I think the class is $10 for the class, and then after the class, it's free to come into the bar and drink and dance.
Right, and it's all style social, right?
Yes, everybody can come and dance. Now we do have some mentions on your page. Good morning from Kim Davis.
Good morning, Kim.
Your Watch Twin says shared. And Grand Rising family. Good. What's up, Twin? Thank you for joining us all of the time. I appreciate that.
And Twin, we're talking this morning about from surviving to thriving, because we will be starting group therapy the Tuesday after our wedding. We'll be starting group therapy, and that's what the name of it will be. From surviving to thriving, it will be 8 sessions. I will be teaching 4, along with my new assistant. No,
Dr.
Cameron.
Cameron.
Cameron, okay. Yeah. And then Darren will be teaching the other 4, along with our assistant Cameron. So from surviving to thriving, you are free to sign up for that. It was really wrote for men. Dr. Darren wrote the curriculum, but we are adding women in it who would like to know more about men.
So are they going to have a Zoom session where they come on Zoom?
I think we're going to do that. We're going to have it to where they can come in too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right. And the cost will be, usually if you have any form of insurance, we would try to make it free. If you do not have insurance, we're probably going to try to make it about $20, because it is a counseling group. And so we do have a cost tied to that, just because it is a professional group. And the thing is, people pay for what they like. Now we will probably have some, where we allow a few people in, where we give a certificate or something, and you'll get a certificate.
A scholarship or something?
Yeah, like a little scholarship where we allow a few people in free. We'll give them a scholarship, something like that. if you know someone who you know needs to be in counseling, or what you think they should, not even just that, but they can learn something and benefit out of counseling. They could gain some tools, and you could.
I need to be there. Definitely.
So from surviving to thriving, what is survival mode from your point of view, Mr. Herman?
Well, man, survival mode. It is where everything is so real, but it may not be that way. You're crying. You really cannot move. Your thoughts are rushed. Everything's gaining up on you. It's like you're in a little bitty corner, and you're real little in a big room.
Oh, really?
Is what I would consider survival mode is. Right.
Tell me that again.
Like you're real little in a corner, and you're in a big room. Is what I would consider survival mode is.
I feel like that's like a panic attack.
Could be a panic attack, and that would be part of living in the survival mode.
Yeah, that's definitely. But I want to go back when you think about survival mode as it relates to even slavery period, because Black people, as a whole, we've been in a lot of times we've been in survival mode for a long time because we were shortly removed from slavery. So, what do you say about that as it relates to slavery? Black people as a group being in survival mode.
What we got going on here?
Been in survival mode as a group of people. Yeah, say hi to the people on there.
Kim Davis, two-step is hard.
He said two-step is hard. Who said that?
Kim Davis, and it is. It's not the easiest dance. I can admit that.
But if you come to the best instructors, Darren and Tamika, tomorrow, they're going to make it easy for you.
They do make it easy.
Yeah, they do make it easier. It's just really getting good instructions too. Good and gentle instructions. They are very gentle instructors. I've never seen them be mean to I've never seen them be mean to anyone, be hard to anyone, or be trying to make people move real fast. Now in Chicago style stepping, I'm going to tell you that you can find some pretty rude people who are supposedly instructing people. And that's not okay to do. If you are one of those people, that's not okay to do, because the dance is also about having fun, and it's a social dance, and you should handle people gently.
It is mostly about having fun. Is Chicago stepping,
and I understand Chicago steppers be like, it is important not to teach wrong. They're big on, this person shouldn't be teaching and that person should be teaching. That's why when I teach, I try to teach the very, very basics. Well, now I can teach all the moves from the lady side of Chicago stepping, because I know all the moves very well. I can teach all of those. But on the male side, I try to be very, very, very beginner basic, very beginner based, because I know that I can teach the very beginner part, the stroll, which I be trying not to teach the stroll anymore, because all the big time instructors be saying don't teach the stroll. But the stroll, the up and back, and the cross, I could teach those really well, and I can teach them how to do a left and a right. Hey, so I stick to that, because it is really difficult when you're learning to dance. If you learn something wrong, oh my God, it is so hard to fix it. And so it is really important that, if you're teaching one of these dances, is that teach what you really know well.
Teach the foundation correctly and over and over again. And the foundation, whatever dance you're teaching, make sure you're teaching the foundation over and over again.
Right. But Chicago steppers, the way they try to be so mean and hardcore, that's still not okay. That's understanding that they don't teach somebody this wrong, don't teach somebody that wrong. That's fine, but it's never okay to be ignorant and mean like a lot of Chicago steppers are. Not all of them, but some of the people that be trying to, that do too much. But anyway,
good name, but not name calling. Thank you.
Yeah, we're not name calling, but I know a few of them.
However, do what you say you're gonna do.
We'll go with that
in the community, so we can keep Texas looking good.
Yeah. And so here we go, from back to survival to thriving. Even it could be in marriage. Like I was telling you, like a lot of times for me, marriage was just, it was traditional. It was like my grandparents, this what they expected, like from Arkansas. They just,
Right.
all you had to do in Arkansas to be successful was have kids, get married and have kids. That was it.
For the lady.
Yeah, you wasn't expected to go to college. This was back in the day. I'm not saying now. You wasn't expected to even have to work or
Right.
anything. Like my grandparents would be happy for me for the rest of their life if I just got married and had babies. That was the expectation.
For ladies. For women.
Right. For women. Now men mostly in Arkansas back in the day, they were all mechanic. They were all either working on cars, fixing houses, being a plumber, being electric, being something
Right.
having to do with manual labor. But for a woman, your expectations was having babies and raising kids, and that was it. So, even from there, that's, I mean, that to me, I don't know if that was survival. That was just, I guess they felt that was just contentment. But anyway, always back, but emotionally is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Emotionally and trauma based. A lot of times we were surviving from the trauma we had been through.
Right.
Even though it seems like our grandparents were more relaxed than we were.
For real.
Was your grandparents kind of like more relaxed people?
No.
Maybe because they was old and they was raising us.
Never
and they-
seen my grandfathers at all.
Okay.
But no, I was take that back. I have seen them, but never was like that with my grandfathers.
Well,
My grandmother. I've seen my grandmother a couple times. She's been back and forth from California to, Oklahoma. But it was, back then it was much less like travel then, probably once a year. So I've seen my grandmother in the hood in Oklahoma City on the east side, seeing her all the time. And she never worked a day in her life. All of the kids took care of my grandmother. And she was balling. She was good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So
And my
she was-
grandmother never worked.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Was that why the women listened to the men more? They wasn't hyper independent. I heard that was one of the bigger problems with relationships. Is one of the bigger problems is hyper independence with women. That's what one of my clients told me. They said in this seminar she was in, this marriage seminar, is that one of the problems is hyper independence of women.
I can definitely see that hyper independence of women.
Why you say that? You can definitely see that. Why that would be a problem?
Because of culture, the culture of that has changed. Like our fathers, we were raised. Our fathers say, "You don't work until the day we die."
Okay.
And truthfully, that's that's what's needed today. You work until the day you die. Did you ever hear that when growing
You
up?
work until the day you die? No, because I'm a female and they didn't
So
expect us to
females
work.
did not hear that. Now, when y'all are hearing that and y'all are actually living that, I think it's a little bit different. Like, menopause come around, stuff like that come around. So really, it's not like
That's why they didn't make us work, because we got too many other problems. We got emotional problems. We got we have then having a cycle, and then having some people be depressed around that, then come around to premenopause, and then actual menopause. I'm just saying, sure.
right.
Ooh,
That's
Lord.
a lot of stuff that you have to potentially deal with. So
Being crazy as a woman, just going through emotional crisis.
So when we were born, we were coming up. All the man, we all heard, "Work till the day you die. You got to work this, and other." And then it was a bit of what we touched on yesterday was, life is not easy, and you may not enjoy yourself until you die and go to the golden bricks of heaven.
Heaven later.
Heaven later after you live. And it's like, well, why can't we have heaven on earth? Why can't we be in heaven now? Why can't we contribute to be there now?
And I think we should put a sign up right there, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Right.
Correct. That is a great goal to have, even in a relationship, knowing that you are going to experience things like you're going to experience people getting sick. you're going to
Right.
experience real life. You can't act like real life won't happen, but you can have an attitude of how we will handle things as they happen. We can't stop real life from happening.
Hmm.
We can decide to always be together
Work through it.
and do it together. I mean,
Right.
deal with life together. If
Right. A problem occurs.
like I gotta have this surgery coming up, I know I'm not alone. Like we're
Right.
doing whatever we're doing it together.
I'll
We
be
have a
there every
partner.
step of the way to your surgery.
Partnership, and then just we're gonna face different types of crisis, but we can have an attitude that we'll be each other's best friend through any crisis. I'm here to be your advocate through any crisis,
Exactly.
through good and bad times. I'm here to advocate for you.
Yeah.
If somebody don't like H2O, if you got a problem with H2O, you got a problem with me. Whatever it is.
Well, let's not say that because a lot of
No, but because some of your problems gonna be real, and so first we got to talk about the realness of your problems, because sometimes he live in a virtual reality. But the greatest thing about you is that you are so open. Your openness. I don't know. It's because maybe you're under 50 still. Because we talked about the older people. The older they get, they just not very open. But no, I think that's your personality.
Hmm.
You're a very open person. Like if somebody tell you something, you're actually open to listen. And so some of your fights you be in are in your world, that your highly guarded world. Your nervous system
Hmm.
is highly guarded.
Hmm.
And some of the fights you've been in, which I've been in them too, so I understand them. Some of the fights you've been in was previous fights, and they're not current fights. Like, yeah, people had something against you, but maybe they don't right now. Because people have had stuff against me for no reason. Just
Right.
I don't like her. Look how she walked. Look how she look how she talked.
Right.
She do too much. Okay, that's my real personality, but whatever.
Right.
Some people just don't like you because they just whatever reason. But at the same time, that don't mean they don't like you now. They didn't
Right.
like you then. They didn't know you, and as they get to know you, maybe they like you. But who even cares? Because don't nobody need people to just love them. But all I'm saying is some of your fights that you have with people, like you do too much too. You might with your mind reading. Oh, they think such and such. Oh, do they?
Hmm.
But either way, if somebody really into it with H2O, then they into it with me. Like it has to be that way. Like and so we can say, okay, we'll have heaven on earth because we have partnership. I have a friend who's always with me. Whatever I face, I'm going to face it in a way where I'm going to find God in it. That's one way to think about like how you have heaven on earth.
Right.
Find God in every situation.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we started doing that. Remember, we kind of practiced that. Like,
Right.
however things happen, we make the best out of it.
That is true. That's true.
Remember, we were doing that.
Yep.
Like, there were several things that didn't go our way,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and then I said, okay, well, how do we still win despite it happening this way? So, finding God in everything, I think, is a good way to have heaven on earth. And
Yeah.
so, go ahead, babe.
No, so yeah, I agree. Finding the goodness in everything.
Well, give me an example of something that you've had to find the goodness in that you felt like wasn't it. I just want to commend you before you go there. I want to commend you about having better relationships. I love how you and your mom are having a good relationship. You and your kids are having a much nicer relationship. I'm impressed with that. I just want you to know that.
Oh,
I'm impressed with how you've been building these relationships.
thank you. Thank you.
And your stepchildren, your new children. You've
Yeah.
been doing a really good job. Great job.
Yep. Yeah.
Duh.
Thank you. It's just first off, having not been in a stressful environment like work, like really working like that, so no, have not been in that stressful environment, so that kind of contributes to it.
What? Of not being in that work environment?
Right. kind of contribute to it because when I was living in that work environment, I was living in um, survival mode.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm not. So, well, some days I am.
It
Like,
don't say I'm live.
you're alive. I'm on your live right now.
What?
Metro Live, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm on your live right now as we speak.
It's checked, but when I go on my thing, it don't say I'm live.
Here, I'm on your page.
Because it usually say I'm live right here when I'm
I'm on
live.
your page right here, honey. And then I click here, and it's live. Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm on your live right now. We talk.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, there it is. But why? Because usually it says live up there at the top.
Yeah, normally she say it when you click here. I'm not. See, mine doesn't show. It's not coming out showing live on mine either.
Okay,
On
well, don't
your
worry about it.
page.
As long as we on here. As long as we are live.
But mine shows it is.
So you say since you're less stressed with that, it's helping you to be less stressed.
Right.
That was 23 hours ago. That was the old one.
We're live right now, honey.
Okay.
We have 4 viewers right now on your page.
Oh, okay. But how have you? So you say, because I'll be telling my clients that, and myself, is if you let one thing escalate, it's easier to let other things escalate. And so, has that been helping you to not get escalated in one area? Has it been helping your relationships? Because remember, I used to try to tell you that I'll be like, don't let nobody get you disturbed,
Yes, it is. So
and that's been helping.
yes, it is. But
Okay.
along with Zoloft.
Along with the Zoloft. Okay.
Yeah, which is great.
Yes.
Yes,
So that Zoloft has been helping you.
absolutely.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, get that over there. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that you're willing to do that because a lot of black people, they smoke all the weed in the world, but they won't take them psych meds for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say, man, if your doctor prescribes you something, then do what you. It helps. It may not be a cure.
Right. And my thing is, I think with the medicine, because I have a lot of clients that get on medicine, I always tell them to, well, the doctor try to put them on there. Some take them, some don't. I always say, try it. And if the medicine don't work for you, you don't have to, you're not subscribing to take it for the rest of your life, but you can try it. And if it worked for you, keep taking it. If it don't work for you, if it make you feel worse, you can always stop taking it because some medicine makes people feel worse. Like some medicine make people feel very suicidal. Obviously, don't take that. It don't work with your body.
Right.
That don't mean you shouldn't take nothing, but don't take that medicine to make you want to commit
But
suicide.
there's different types of medications that you can take.
Right. Try something else. Tell them, nah, this ain't working for me. I don't want this one. Hell no. Give me something different. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me give a big ups.
But I commend you for being willing to do that. To take
Let me give a shout out to Emma Wright. Put our shed together yesterday for very low cost. So that brings me to it's very important to go vote today. Find your precinct and go vote for the right people. Because I need our
Yeah, he was kind of against
immigrants.
it. And he was kind of against it until he was able to go get them, and they helped him right away.
I need our immigrants to if you have something to put together or you have something you need cleaning up, whatever the situation may be, and you want to pay lower labor, hey,
and not even just lower, but you want them to come right now and to do it right,
correctly,
right? Because them people came right now and did that quick and was out.
So yes, I am an advocate of that. So hey,
and he been kind of against it, but he realized I'm spending the extra $68 a month for my pool because my pool man got deported. now they have the higher costs, and they have a hard time just keeping people working.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With the people being gone now and deported and all that, they have a hard time just keeping anybody.
I went to the place last night to find somebody to put together a shed, and so many people came up and they were like, "Hey, They were trying to lowball other people. I was trying to figure out who did it correctly, who would do it correctly.
You picked a good choice too.
And the people that do it correctly, they were like, "Hey, we do this all the time." And
He said, "We do this all the time." He talking like them.
yeah, so I was like, "All right, come on, then, bro." They had their own vehicle. They followed me over to my house. They put it together with flawless effort.
And now he met him two people that can, if we need some help, that can help out.
Absolutely, and they did a terrific job. So yeah, if you're going out to find some workers, make sure they are proficient in the area of work that you need. And you can just ask them, "Hey, do you know how to do this?" And hopefully they tell you yeah, if they know how to do it. If they don't, they'll tell you no, they can't do it. So
And the great thing was, it worked way different. Like I feel like when you did it and you dealt with them than me. So that's what's so great about. Thank you for being in my life. I didn't have to deal with that,
what do you mean?
and
What do you mean?
I didn't have to go get the people because usually I go get the people because I'm not scared. Should I go pick them people up from Home Depot? And I have them doing the work for me. But I just feel like I don't know. I just felt like when I seen you dealing with the men,
Yeah,
I just seem different than when I deal with the men. Of course, they still do the work or whatever, but I just feel like I don't know. I just seen a man do it, a man handle the business.
right.
That was much better for me than me handling the business.
Yeah, it's in the end, yeah. So I get it. Like I got this real pretty little lady. I'm like, oh wait, like
I mean, they still would have did it, but I feel
Yeah.
like when people dealing with me, they're more, they've been
Yeah,
more
and-
talkative. They've been more playing around. They've been more,
no.
then the straight get to the work and stay on the work the whole time.
Yeah,
And
no, they stay on work the whole time. Yep, absolutely.
right. So there's a difference in the way men deal with men than when men deal with women.
Right. Even if a woman's doing the work, I would have just do the same, no different. I mean, women and men, they
Right.
can do some of the same stuff, So
But what I'm saying is the way men deal with you
yeah,
is not the way men deal with me.
correct, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Right. And so that's why I was just saying, like, I noticed the difference of how when you hired them and they were working with you, it was just, I don't know, it just felt peaceful to me to not be the one dealing with the men.
Right, I get it.
So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being so
We will be
being a
married
man
Saturday.
around here. I'm just so
you ain't gonna have to, we'll have to deal with that.
I love being as feminine as I can. Am I always feminine? I don't know. Sometimes I might probably be.
Yeah, your family got up the other day, which you did at nighttime. You got up and put your little sexy dress on, and it was like, "Come on, baby, let's dance. Let's get some legs. Let's get some blood circulating." And I'm like, "Oh my God, my lady is in this beautiful dress, and we're just spinning around in the living room." Oh yes, yeah, so you're always in your feminine energy. That's what I try to keep you at.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we talked about. I got off the subject of which is still survival mode to thriving. It's because one of my clients was telling me that one of the biggest problems was hyper independence of women. And I forget what they said about the men, but they said one of the problems with women was being hyper independent, was constantly trying to hold on to their independence. I don't even know where that came from, being that our grandparents, for the most part, were, the man was running the home and the woman was didn't have to work and kind of took care of the family. I don't know where I don't know. It felt like they wasn't all crazy and chaotic they wasn't as chaotic as we are. But maybe because a lot of our parents wasn't raising us and it was our grandparents who were already more mature.
Right.
Think that was what it was?
Yeah, I do.
Because the parents is crazy. I know I was crazy when my kids was young.
And I like to apologize. My energy is very low today.
Yeah, I was wondering, you got a headache. You okay?
Yeah, I did have a headache.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You don't have to always have be
I
full
think
of energy.
I was you said I was talking in my sleep last night.
Yeah, you was. You were having a whole conversation. Just talk about, I knew you said you was woke, but I knew you was over there asleep. I'm like, I never said I was woke, but he was talking in his sleep. I looked at him and said, oh, okay, I'm not.
You got me a little Prince voice. Dang, I didn't think I was like a
It was
Prince
not
voice.
Prince, because you know you got a deep voice. But that's how you got up, like you was all lively, like what the.
He said,
I be trying to get Herman to tell secrets when he talking in sleep.
"Oh man, ain't no secrets. Every
So you ain't. But you know what? If you did anything wrong, you would probably tell me in your sleep.
Probably
So you
so.
better not ever do it, because if you did,
No, baby, I am never planning on doing anything wrong against you.
thank you, and I believe it too. I really do. That's why I have so much. I mean, I understand you human and everything, but I'm very trusting in a relationship. I trust you a lot. Like I don't even be worried about anything. But I do know if you had anything negative or bad on your heart, it would come out of your sleep.
Possibility.
Yeah, he would tell it. Even if he was thinking it. If he was thinking it, it would come out of his dream. And then he would end up telling it on himself. So you better not even let it go through your
Yeah,
head like the Bible
lock
say.
this gate, please.
Like the Bible say, Herman better not let it go through his head. Because if he let it go through his head, he gonna end up telling me. That's funny. Oh, Herman, you got another uh thing against you, so you better keep pure thoughts.
Oh, baby.
Because your thoughts come in your dream, and
Mm.
then when you get to dreaming it, you get to telling it out loud.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Nightmares is another survival mode thing too. As well, when somebody's having nightmares,
No, okay.
and it always comes around, around this time here. In March 13th of 2008, I died. I was brain dead and heart dead for 25 minutes. Um, March 13th. So during that time, my body reacts in a certain way. And that's probably why I have a lack of energy. I was working. I was at work. I was working for Verizon or Frontier, one of the two companies before they merged. I believe it was Verizon before they merged. So I was at work, and I was like, I had to pull up to work because I was on a project and I couldn't miss work. And I wanted to call in that day, but they were like, "You cannot call in. You have to be here at work."
Uh-huh.
So I pulled up at work, and I could not get out my truck. I had a black F-150 at the time. I could not get out my truck, and I called my supervisor. His name was Josh Day. This white man, he came to my truck, carried me in to the building, and called the paramedics. He put me on his back and carried me into the building because he seen I was about to pass out. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Dude. Carried me into the building, called the paramedics, and they came out. And when they got there, I was freezing cold. I was like, "Hey, I'm so cold." Then I blacked out, and I was in a coma for 3 months. And I had to learn how to talk and walk and do all that stuff again. And this was 2008. So thank you, my man Josh, and thank you, my heavenly Father Jesus, for allowing me to be here to see the days that I have seen. Because they were telling me that, oh, you're not gonna make it. You're gonna die before, to get me a price cap on my head. Then they're like, you're gonna die before this age.
Uh-huh.
And I made it, And then, so I'm here. Past my expiration date is what the staff told me. So praise the Lord. Praise God. I am here.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Hold on. Gerard Swin, women allow our household to be invaded, which cause us the family structure. Women are still residing in the title head of household.
Oh, really?
Well, head of household is a tax thing on the code. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much into that kind of stock there. Like a woman's the head of household, more based off taxes.
Yeah, but I guess that does bring up a point.
What's that?
I mean, but I wonder where did that come from? Women being head of a household. Like, I don't know. I feel like I put it on my thing the other day. I put it on there. Men want women. I mean, women want to. Men. Let me put it on there. I gotta say it how I said it on the Facebook the other day. Let me split it out. I put while I'm trying to find it, you can do a little commercial about our
All right. Wednesday we have Darren and Tamika coming to teach at Legacy Bar and Venue. Then we're gonna go into our Saturday. We're getting married on Saturday between 1 and 5, and then Sunday we'll be having Sunday. It's be our second Sunday, a celebration of love. Come on out to hang out with us and celebrate love. Love over the age of 50. Us getting together, doing what we need to get together. This is an example of love past the age of 50. It still exists. Just because you have 4, 5, 6, 7 kids does not matter. Love can still flourish and exist after the age of 50.
I don't even know why people still be talking about people having kids when their kids is grown, and they talking about, oh, you got 3 baby daddies. Like that was 35 years ago. Like literally, who cares? What do people be talking about? People just be making up something to just talk about. Like who cares what people did 30 years ago? Literally.
Right, for real. Because, I know all of us made mistakes, and that's probably not a mistake.
Right, because you got your kids.
Yeah. So,
what do people be talking about? People just be saying anything. Oh, you got 3 baby daddies. 28 years ago? You got a baby daddy from 28 years ago? Who cares? What does that got to do with anything?
Today, right.
Hey, what does that got to do with the price of gas today? Not anything in this world. Oh, yo, you
yeah, two baby daddies, whatever.
32 years, 34 years ago, you had a baby daddy. Who cares what you was doing 34 years ago?
Right, because your oldest child is 34. So
right, we talking about, oh, you got 3 baby daddies. Oh yeah, one of them was 34 years ago, one of them was 30 years ago, one of them was 26 years ago. Who cares? What are you thinking about something like that for? That's stupid.
Right, I agree.
Kids who got their own place, their own house, they're not even kids. These are grown people with lives and husbands and everything else. What are people be talking about?
Yeah, when I met you, that's one of the things you touched on. You was like, yeah, my kids, they have their own lives, they're grown, they have their own families, and they have their own families. Just like the other day when we was at church on Sunday, the lady was like, Dr. Butterfly was like, this is my daughter. And they was like, what? Yeah, she was like, yeah, this is my daughter. These are my daughters. She had 3 daughters there. The other one, I guess she went to another church. She had 3 daughters, and she's like, yeah, all 3 of these are my daughters. And the lady was like, whoa.
And then we had Chris's parents was there. I just feel like it's more family, man. Chris's family was there. I love it. His parents was there. Well, his mom and her husband. So I said, men are tired of women acting like a man, and women are tired of acting like men. We have the same goals. So what is the problem? So let me say it again. Men are tired of women acting like a man, and women are tired of acting like a man. We have the same goals. So what is the problem? Because women don't be wanting to act like women do not be wanting to be a man. Some people have gotten used to not having a partner because not all partners are good partners. Let's be honest. Like not all men are they good. All of men are good for someone, but not all men are good for everyone. It's easier to maintain their home and everything without a man. It's not because they necessarily want to.
It's more peaceful. Yeah.
Right. It's more peaceful. It can be more peaceful for some people unless you find someone you really get along with, like us. But if you got someone you don't get along with, someone who don't do nothing, they sleep to 3 o'clock in the evening, and they trifling. They won't help out around the house. They won't pick up a room. They don't. I mean, what's the point? Not everybody's willing to do that, and some people are really not an asset. Not every woman is willing to have men around who are not an asset. They're just not willing to. You now in these cases, some of them do got like 4 newer baby mamas that they still dealing with. Now that's when it's a problem when you got baby mamas and baby daddies, is when you won't stop sleeping with them. Because some people never leave their exes alone.
True.
They were 30 years ago, and then they were last week too. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a problem.
Right. Absolutely.
Or they baby mama and baby daddy still over there starting drama.
Hmm.
That's a problem. I can understand when people are saying that. Like when you got baby daddies, baby mamas, and they still starting drama. You still
Right.
messing with them. They still coming to the house. Y'all, they still calling, talking all y'all talking to 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, you don't know how to let nothing go.
Right. Right.
And so
Exactly.
you still got ties with these people. That's understandable. But somebody said lack of men that act like men. What do you say about that statement first before we go on H2O? Men are tired of women acting like a man, and women are tired of acting like a man. We had the same goal, so what is the problem?
So if you find the man act like a man, if you find a woman act like a woman, you want to try to make him a man. This is 2026. Maybe he don't want to be a man. Maybe he wants to be a woman.
No, we talking about men are tired of women acting like a man, and women are tired of acting like a man.
Right. So
Women are tired of trying
correct.
to be the
So if
man.
women are finding men that act like women,
Oh, really?
then
They gonna act like a man?
yeah. I mean, so if I mean, I mean, shoot, if they don't act like a man, shit, they don't act like a man. That's not something you can force upon a brother. Like act like a man.
So
Not like a
what?
woman.
So, but we talk about the women acting like a man. Like men keep accusing us of acting too
Well, I mean,
masculine.
well, the thing is, so like the pool men came today. Me and Devin here. If we weren't here, you would have had to get up, let them in, do all this stuff that I told I actually did go open the gate for them, but we're here, so you would have had to handle that on your own. Like if you wanted to get the storage shed built, you would have had to handle that on your own. So that's not really acting like a man. That's acting like you're just an individual. Not acting like I wouldn't consider that acting like a man.
Right. It's just you taking care of business.
Right. Correct.
Right. Okay. Okay. But so anyway, but all I know is women, I don't know about all women, but women tell me, and I'll say myself, I don't want to do masculine things if I don't have to. And I don't want to be, I guess they're talking about the tone too. They're talking about the women have a tone, like a masculine tone, like we're trying to run stuff.
No, it's just a screaming. It's a tone. The fussing is the tone. It's not like make my voice more growly. Like, yeah, I need you to, do something to me, baby. And then I'm like, oh, baby, I'm into that. I'm interested in that. I'm like women that like you got a growly tone, like rub my booty, baby. Like, baby, no, no.
But you say the fussing, that's what they're talking about. But to me,
Yeah.
fussing is feminine because
It's still a tone, and it's still like an irritating tone. A lot of people's mothers used to fuss.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's like that. But no,
Okay, go ahead.
Definitely.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, H2O is leaving. Go ahead, H2O.
Hello?
You can't do it right here. The
Hello?
people gonna be in your business.
All right, one moment, please.
You gonna get up and move? Because I'm gonna read the comments that people made once you leave.
Go on stream that. Let's see if I log it up.
Oh, okay. You can mute yourself, right? Or just take
Go-
you off the stage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna read the comments of what women said, what people said about that. So Mary Land Cat Cartwright Cat Cart said lack of men that act like men. Okay, that's what she said about that. And Christian Kelly said women just want their bills paid so they can act like a woman. Put the quotations up. They want zero responsibilities in life so they can be less stressed because adulting is too much. The ones that reply and argue my comment will say things like, oh, he's not a man of God, and oh, he's weak and needs to be this or that. That's what Christian said. Ah, and Christian also, and I said, for real, is that it? And he said, notice how none of the women in your friend list have said nothing in the past 24 hours. And the ones reading this, please don't try to prove a point. Just accept accountability and move on. Ah, that's funny. So Christian said women just want their bills paid. Now there are certain women who do be want men to pay their bills. Even I know women who make a lot of money be wanting men to pay their bills because they don't use their money right. But also, for the most part, women who I know, the women who I know, get they stuff together, and men can't even afford to pay their bills. That's all I'm saying. I mean, do men really get the money to pay our bills? So anyway, Kimmy said, my friend Kimmy from Happy Birthday Kimmy from Wichita said, this ain't funny, but I'm cracking up. And let's see if I can say this name. Kawan Ferguson said, I still believe in love, even if it feels like expectations have dropped and people are more guarded now. I don't think everyone is shallow or emotionally unavailable. I'm someone who wants depth, vulnerability, and commitment. Let's see. Okay. You heard that? I'm someone who wants depth. I think it's important that people are able to say what they want, but also live it. And so I think that was an important comment. When somebody are able to say what they want, because one thing I notice in counseling with women, a lot of times women don't know what they want, and even if they know what they want, they too insecure to say it, especially to a man. So she just said, I just like how she said what she wants. She said, "I'm someone who want depth, DEPTH, because I'm country accent, vulnerability, and commitment." So, and also when you want something, you got to be willing to do it and give it too. You can't just want it and not be willing to give it. So anyway, I'll see y'all soon. We out here cleaning up the backyard. That's what I'm doing today. I cleaned up the front yard yesterday. I cut all my trees, all my bushes, and I'll probably add some little fake flowers in there. And then tomorrow, I mean today we're cleaning up the backyard, and we're still trying to arrange everything, turn two households into one household, and so we're working on that. See y'all soon.